Can't believe I'm even reading this out loud, man. The sad decay of rap legend Nicki Minaj downfall, man. The only time I started seeing that, you know what I'm saying, Nicki Minaj downfall was when this whole situation, like, it's still new. When everybody was talking about how Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion was going back at each other, they was like going back to back. And, you know, Megan Thee Stallion had, like, people found Megan Thee Stallion's dad's gravesite. Niggas found Nicki Minaj's mother's gravesite or something like that, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Niggas was getting shit leaks. Niggas was getting leaks, IP leaks, and oh my gosh, bro. Something so much was happening, bro. I can't believe I'm reading this, bro. She probably lost some internet beef and she didn't have a downfall. I don't know, man. It's sad to say out loud, bro. Like, it doesn't feel right with me.
Debate. Nicki Minaj is a living legend in rap.
Facts.
She has over 100 million records sold, 23 top 10 Billboard Hot 100 singles,
Preach.
3 #1 singles,
Preach.
3 #1 albums,
Preach.
148 Billboard Hot 1 entries, making her the #5 of all time.
Let me get some claps, boy. That's my queen, homie. Word. That used to be the love of my life when I was young.
American Music Awards, 12 BET Awards, 8 MTV Video Music Awards, 4 Billboard Music Awards, 4 People's Choice Awards, 10 Grammy nominations. Do I really need to keep going? Because
yes, you need to keep going, because you talking about the queen. You need to keep going. Although we love you, Patrick, not trying to, you know what I'm saying, raise my voice at you, but please keep going.
her list of accolades is long. If Nicki Minaj quietly bowed out of the spotlight, we would all hold her in high regard.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I seen that A. Ross saying that he had sex with Sexy Red, and Sexy Red, yeah, I seen that. I ain't gonna lie. We already talked about that yesterday. I ain't gonna lie.
Regard as one of the most dominant and well-respected female artists of all time.
On me.
But she ruined that.
A lot of
her
women
continuous
want to be like her.
self-sabotage, close associations
A lot
with
of women wanted to be like her, bro. A lot of women wanted to be like Nicki, and that's facts. But she low-key did ruin it with that boyfriend she dated. I'm not gonna lie.
in high regard as one of the most dominant and well-respected female artists of all time.
Facts.
But she ruined that. Her continuous self-sabotage, close associations with sexual predators,
Like,
and
that's
patterns
insane,
of embarrassing behavior has led to
When I heard that, you know what I'm saying, Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying, fiance or boyfriend, whatever, you know what I'm saying, was like, had history, I was like, yo, that's insane. How the hell did, you know what I'm saying, Nicki, like, whoa.
even her most diehard fans questioning the rapper's legacy. Once we dive into her history, you will start to wonder
But she
if
looks
she
so
is trying to
good.
destroy her reputation on purpose, because her words and actions will leave any sane person dumbfounded. But the true beginning of Nicki's decay started in 2017, when one
Who the hell is
rapper
that?
exposed her so badly that the tide began shifting against Minaj.
Yo, I remember, bro. I think it was her. Her and Nicki Minaj were going at each other, and then she said, "You can't make a song because you need, you can't make a diss track, or you can't make a song because you need Lil Wayne and Drake." And then what did Nicki Minaj do? She get Wayne and Drake.
For 7 years in a row, 2010 to
Yo.
2016, Nicki won the BET Award for Best Female Hip Hop Artist. It's almost like she was the only female rapper. Obviously she wasn't, but to hip hop fans it kind of felt like that. Now sure, over the
Let's go to
years
the
she had
beat.
some
Each, let's get away.
beef with other female artists, like Lil Kim, Mariah Carey, Iggy Azalea, and even Miley
Damn, what happened with
Cyrus.
Iggy Azalea?
And now, back to this that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
But none of these
stood
feuds had
on
any real
business.
negative impact on Nicki's career, especially when you compare them to Remy Ma, who was the first rapper to successfully break down Nicki Minaj. When Remy Ma was incarcerated in 2007, she left behind massive shoes in the female rap scene that Nicki arguably filled.
Okay.
Minaj cemented her name in rap history throughout the next couple of years, being dubbed the Queen of Rap, among other illustrious titles. When Remy was released from prison in 2014, the female rap scene had changed drastically, and she was nowhere near as relevant in the eyes of music listeners. But Remy still gave Minaj her props.
What I can say is that she's a wonderful woman, and she's on the same page with me. Like that, there's no need to try to tear somebody down.
Wait, if she started up good. Wait, what? So you telling me it's Nicki Minaj's fault while like the beef started or something like that? It was Nicki Minaj's fault? Damn, nigga, I could be watching this and eating. I just realized.
can say what I said. You know, I let her know that I'm super proud of her.
Despite her being cordial, Remy likely felt hungry to take back the Queen of Hip Hop crown. And what's a better way to show that she is a more skilled rapper than Nicki than remixing her songs? She released freestyles to Minaj's
Whoa, who that?
only and truffle butter. On truffle butter, many suspect
Yo, truffle butter. Do y'all even know what truffle butter stand for? Y'all probably don't.
she took subliminal shots at Nicki. People keep saying, Rem, you need to drop a record. I'm like, in a minute, let me body his records. Yeah, for the millions, I will kill these pop hoes. Even though it seemed like a feud might be brewing, Remy continued voicing her support for Nicki and vice versa, with Nicki hinting at a potential collaboration in the future. Remy continued releasing music seemingly filled with subliminal disses towards Nicki for 2 years, and eventually Nicki took the bait. On Jason Derulo's single, Swalla, Nicki said, I gave these 2 years. Now your time's up. Bless her heart, she throwing shots, but every line sucks. 2 days later, Nicki was featured on Gucci Mane's Make Love, where she took even more shots aimed at Remy. Oh, you the queen of this here? 1 platinum plaque, album flopped, where? This was clearly aimed at Remy, who consistently called herself the queen of NYC. But Remy comes from a class of hip-hop MCs that don't take disses lightly, so she clapped back at Nicki with a full-fledged cutthroat diss track. Sheether was Remy's 2017 remix of Nas's diss track on Jay-Z titled Ether, which is widely regarded as one of the most iconic hip-hop diss tracks of all time. Like Nas, Remy delivered a barrage of scathing insults and criticisms aimed at Nicki, attacking everything from her appearance to her credibility as an artist. She claims that Nicki had sex with Lil Wayne, Drake, Trey Songz, Ebro, Gucci Mane. She claims that Nicki's butt implants...
Bro, let's actually be for real. Oh my gosh. Yo, that's insane. But like, can we actually be for real though? And like, let's like, who was y'all, bro? You know what I'm saying? Were y'all team Drake or were y'all team Lil Wayne? With the whole situation of Drake and Lil Wayne wanting to get with Nicki Minaj, bro, be honest. Were y'all team Drake or team Lil Wayne? Nigga, I was team Lil Wayne, homie. I wanted Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj to date. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, nigga, I would sit there arguing with niggas. I ain't gonna lie. Pause. I used to sit there arguing with niggas while Lil Wayne was the best beneficial for, you know what I'm saying, Nicki Minaj. Then niggas would sit there and argue why Drake was the best, but down and on, nigga, she said she went for Meek Mill.
Popped, which led to a downfall in her and Meek Mill's relationship. She also said that Nicki was influencing girls to get BBL surgeries, which have resulted in numerous deaths while under the knife. She claimed that Nicki uses ghostwriters and even hard drugs. She also criticized Nicki about her support for her brother, who is a convicted pedophile. At this point in her career, Nicki seemed invincible, and she had never been directly attacked at this magnitude by another female rapper.
Insane.
People patiently awaited
Lil
to hear
Wayne
Nicki's
calls Drake probably already has 9,000 bodies on celebrities alone.
response, with many thinking it would be one of the greatest diss tracks of all time.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. My favorite line to say was Lil Wayne made Drake. And then, oh my gosh, Drake fans will Drake fans will go crazy over that. I'm not gonna lie.
But she choked and barely responded. Trying to act unimpressed by the response, Nicki took to Instagram and posted a now deleted screenshot of an article referencing Fat Joe and Remy Ma's album opening week sales, which is the stereotypical response for a more popular rapper to brag about sales numbers while avoiding the serious accusations.
True.
She also posted audio of Beyonce referencing her as a rap queen.
I met this girl named Nikki, I guess you could say she was the rap queen.
Remy then appeared on the Wendy Williams show.
Getting Beyonce to say it? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you already won. I'm not gonna lie. Getting Beyonce to say it, you won.
Where she discussed why she dissed Nicki in the first place. She dressed in all black, implying that her outfit was funeral attire for Nicki. It took Minaj 2 weeks to respond with a record called No Frauds, where she accused Remy of getting plastic surgery, using
like, bro, come on, bro. I think this is where Nicki started to mess up. Cause like I said in the beginning, bro, Remy Raw was saying, like, you feel me, that Nicki can't make like a good diss song or a good song without Drake and Lil Wayne. And what did Nicki Minaj do, bro? She got Drake and Lil Wayne, nigga. Like, I think that's where like Nicki messed up though. In my point. Whoa, what just happened? Everything just stopped working. Oh no, we back. Okay, we good.
ghostwriters and a plethora of the exact same things that Remy accused Nicki of doing. Her response was basically, I know you are, but what am I? Despite Nicki's cult-like fan base supporting her, the industry essentially declared Remy the winner, as she dethroned Nicki's 7-year run as the best female hip-hop artist at the 2017 BET Awards.
Y'all got fat while we starved. Shots in your pads in your bras. Y'all some liars. It ain't no facts in your song. And yeah, that crown is coming back to the Bronx.
Nicki Minaj hasn't won this award.
Yeah, sorry,
ever
Nicki
since.
is better though.
Those who saw
Bro, you really didn't grow up with Remy Ra though. Come on, bro.
MINAJ as the epitome of female rap just witnessed her
I'm not
get
choosing
embarrassed
sides,
and
though.
disrespected. She failed to address the onslaught of Remy's attacks and just continued to flex her wealth and sales numbers. Many thought because NICKI avoided the allegations, they must be true. But it's possible that this beef was just strictly entertainment and NICKI tucked her tail and took the L because she knew she was the weaker MC. Plus, any attention NICKI gave Remy only made her more relevant.
Aiden
but
did
things
what?
got even worse for NICKI. There was a
Yes,
new
bro.
poppin' female rap.
Y'all niggas didn't know, bro. You're just now finding out, dude. Whoa, where's my mouse?
Rapper from New York called Cardi B, and she had no intentions on bowing down to MINAJ. But first, a quick word from today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy. Underdog is the easiest way to play fantasy sports. Not just whether you think you're the right to have sex with Nets. Underdog DC for midlife, even
damn,
for
bro.
MINAJ.
Why
She has
does my finger twitch a lot,
with
bro?
Underdog. From
does
the
my
moment
finger
she
twitch a
stepped
lot?
into the spotlight, Cardi aligned herself with Lil Kim and Remy Ma, NICKI's biggest enemies. Remy even brought out Cardi at Summer Jam 2017, where Remy's whole performance was dedicated to dissing Nicki Minaj. Therefore, NICKI declared Cardi her enemy. But Cardi was different than Remy. She actually had a chance to dethrone Nicki's spotlight, and maybe
Facts.
even compete with her sales
I'm
numbers.
gonna be honest, that's
Cardi had
facts.
the same appeal as Nicki. She could rap, she had the charisma and humor, she could do pop music, she had the sex appeal, and she was
True.
even supporting a similar bob hairstyle. During summer of 2017, Cardi dropped her song Bodak Yellow, which was the hottest record of the summer. All of the spotlight was on Cardi.
wanted to. Well, no. I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking about something else.
So NICKI immediately took shots at the rapper. London on the Track released a song titled No Flag, where NICKI is heard rapping, "I heard these labels are trying to make another me. Everything you're getting, little hoe, is because of me." With
Damn.
how successful NICKI's career had been, it's not a stretch to think record labels viewed her as the blueprint to producing the next megastar in female rap. Plus, when you consider that UK rap
Nicki Minaj kinda is the blueprint. I'm you know what I'm saying? Like, what do I know though? You know what I'm saying? What do I know? But she kinda is the blueprint.
rapper Lady Lesher stated that Atlantic Records offered her a €250,000 deal if she made a diss track about Minaj. You start to wonder if Atlantic Records, the same label that signed Cardi B, may have encouraged her to imitate and potentially engage in beef with Nicki, because Cardi seemingly responded to Nicki on stage.
You know this she never fucking liked me, and all of a sudden she wanna be friends with me, no bitch.
At the time, it wouldn't really make sense for Cardi B to be enemies with Nicki Minaj, but from a business and marketing perspective, I could see a label encouraging this beef to keep fans engaged and boost sales
That
numbers.
makes sense. I'm
In
gonna be honest, that
fact,
actually makes
Cardi's
sense now.
Barty gang and Nicki's Barb's fan bases actively fought each other on social media. The Barbs even teamed up with the Swifties to excessively stream Taylor's Look What You Made Me Do in an attempt to keep Taylor at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, but they ultimately failed as Bodak Yellow landed at the #1 spot, breaking her.
I didn't even know about that. The Swifties hooked up with the Barbs and they was trying to keep Bodak. I didn't even know about that.
Record that Nicki could never do by herself. Cardi B became the first female rapper with a #1 solo single since Lauryn Hill's Doo-Wop in 1998.
That is actually
Bodak Yellow
insane.
stayed at #1 on the Hot 100 for 3 consecutive weeks. At this point, Nicki had never achieved a #1 song. Plus, she was 35 and her prime was seemingly behind her. Cardi's commercial impact could not be denied, and perhaps Nicki wanted to establish a truce. She congratulated Cardi on the massive achievement on Twitter, but that truce only lasted a few weeks, because Nicki's jealousy would eat away at her. In October of 2017, the Migos released a single titled Motorsport, in which they requested a feature
That shit was hard, I ain't gonna lie. Motorsport. Put that day in sport. Drop it back. Drop it like it. Like, that's so hard,
In Nicki's verse, she said, "If Cardi is the QB, then I'm Nick Lombardi." To explain the reference, an NFL quarterback, like Patrick Mahomes, is typically the star of the team. But Vince Lombardi is one of the greatest NFL coaches of all time. He was an executive of the NFL, and the trophy that is given to the Super Bowl winner is called the Lombardi Trophy. Nicki's essentially saying here, if Cardi's the star of a team, then I'm a legend. I'm the damn trophy that you work your whole life to achieve.
I know that went over a lot of niggas' minds, because it went over mine. I'm not gonna lie.
For once, Nicki
I did not know who the hell Lombardi was, nigga. So when I heard that she said that, bro, I was like, I just started repping it, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I thought she was talking about Lamborghini. I ain't gonna lie.
found out that Cardi was going to be on the song, she changed the lyric to, "If Quavo is the QB, then I'm Nick Lombardi," which doesn't really make sense, nor does it rhyme. Despite this, Cardi insisted that there was no beef between the two.
I just feel like it's really internet made fans and people, they really want to see that happen because it's really entertaining. To see people beef is entertaining.
But the beef would be confirmed to be true when the two got into a physical altercation a few months later. At Harper's Bazaar's Icons party during New York Fashion Week, multiple videos of the two fighting quickly circulated online, with one even showing Cardi attempting to throw a shoe at Nicki. In one of the videos, Cardi can be heard making some damning threats. Cardi was later seen exiting the venue with a massive bump on her forehead.
I do remember this because, yo, a lot of people was talking about this bump. Oh my gosh. That shit just unlocked so many memories.
Nicki said she was embarrassed about the whole situation.
The other night, I was a part of something so mortifying and so humiliating.
Then Cardi responded with,
How you say that I was the wild animal, that I attacked you, that you was mortified, that you was humiliated, playing the victim, but now you're the gangster? You need to pick a side. Do you want to be the victim or do you want to be the gangster? You lie so much you can't even keep up with lies.
Cardi posted her reasoning behind the attack the following day. She accused Nicki of trying to blackball her, intimidate her, and worst of all, speaking ill of her child. Everyone took Cardi's side, since they understood that defending their children is important. However, Nicki vehemently denied that she ever spoke bad about Cardi's daughter. She also called out Cardi's hypocrisy by revealing old Instagram screenshots where Cardi repeatedly attacked.
Your son died because you effed up as a B. Maybe if you pay it. Whoa, I haven't seen. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't. That's crazy. You see what happens when you mind your own business? That you don't even notice about these things. Like, you don't even like all these events, all these dramas that, you know, that happen and you don't know about it. You see what happens when you mind your business?
A mother whose son died. She also referred to the deceased child as a monkey. Cardi also accused Nicki of trying to interrupt or ruin her financial opportunities, money that would help her feed her family. So Nicki again called out Cardi's hypocrisy.
Now we gonna get into some things because I'm tired of people lying on me. Now you want to talk about stopping bags, but it's two innocent girls in a strip club right now that ain't did nothing but go to the strip club and get money. Now they can't get no money, so who's stopping bags? Cause you got grown ass men showing up to where the they at and where they work at. They can't feed their kids, they can't feed their fucking family.
Stand on business.
A woman for what a man is doing, and that's the problem with so many black women and women. Period. Oh, but she's not black. She refers to you black women. Oh, we got the receipts for that too. FYI, she refers to black women as monkeys and roaches. Roaches!
Cardi never responded to this directly.
Whoa, I never see. This is what I'm talking about. When you mind your own business, I never knew. Yo, like I'm seeing this whole thing for the first time. Agree. What the hell?
She was done with the back and forth and made a declaration that Nicki did not want to accept.
We could settle it however you want to settle it. We could talk about it or we could fight it out. I'm with whatever.
Why is that one thing? Okay, first of all, I want to talk about that. Why is that everybody's solution, bro? Like every drama is like, you know what I'm saying, we can just fight it out. You know what I'm saying? Like why like everything has to be fought out?
Think was right in this situation. It was evident that female rappers had no intentions on bowing down and declaring Nicki as the queen of rap. Her dominance over the culture was fading. Cardi was just the first of many emerging female artists that we see dominating hip-hop today.
You can go ahead and take out the city girls. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm all love and respect though, Pat, but you know what I'm saying? We can take out the city girls.
And it seemed like Nicki was slowly losing her mind, seemingly grasping at straws to keep the public on her side. But the more she got on social media to rant, the worse it got for her. On August 10th, 2018, Nicki released her fourth studio album, Queen. Led by singles like Chun-Li and Barbie Dreams, the album received positive reviews from critics. Queen debuted at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 200 after selling 185,000 units first week.
Damn.
Now this was Nicki's worst album performance, but number 2 is still considered a wildly successful debut. She just released at a competitive time. Travis Scott's Astroworld dropped the week before, which was the single most anticipated album of 2018. And he delivered as it was a great project. Astroworld remained at number 1 for a second week in a row with 205,000 sales. With the Cardi B,
one song on hold on, let me think of the one song on Astroworld, boy. That one song on Astroworld, hold on. Oh my gosh, Yosemite or whatever. Oh my gosh, boy, that. Oh my gosh, bro, so beautiful.
Beef still fresh, Cardi fans had even more ammo since her debut album reached number 1.
What the hell you mean favorite event?
1 just a few months earlier. On top of that, Cardi outsold Nicki. Nicki being number 2 was further proof to her detractors that she is not the dominant force she once was, so she started blaming everyone but herself for the album not reaching number 1. She tweeted, "Spotify put Drake's face on every playlist but told me they'd have to teach me a lesson for playing my music 10 minutes early on Queen Radio, even though they've been giving away my music for free for years and I'm one of the top Spotify artists of all time." Nicki also blamed her label for not standing up for her because they feared Spotify would retaliate and not promote her friend and frequent collaborator Ariana Grande's album Sweetener that released around the same time. Spotify eventually addressed Nicki's claims, denying all allegations of mistreatment. Spotify supported Nicki Minaj with a Times Square billboard, a host of the largest playlists, New Music Friday, and the New Music Release Shelf. A representative for Spotify told Business Insider, her song Bed actually saw an increase based on the promotions put behind the campaign. The company continues to be big fans of Nicki. After Spotify proved her wrong, Nicki could no longer blame them, so she shifted her anger towards Travis himself.
Okay, bro. Okay, now that's kind of crazy, bro. Like, come on. First, you was angry at Spotify because you believe Spotify wasn't, you know what I'm saying, promoting your stuff, or you think your manager was promoting the stuff. Now you switch it to Travis Scott, bro. Like, come on, bro. What the hell Travis Scott do, bro?
Put my blood, sweat, and tears in writing a dope album only for Travis Scott to have Kylie Jenner post a tour pass telling people to come see her and Stormy.
Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Are you serious, dude? Come on, bro. Like, you niggas really blaming Travis Scott, dude?
I'm actually laughing. For context, Kylie Jenner promoted Travis Scott's online store to Instagram with the caption, "Me and Storm ready for tour," to which Nicki claims that Travis sold 50,000 album units because of Kylie's promotion. All purchases of his t-shirts, hoodies, hats, and
I mean, it's Kylie Jenner. What do you expect? Like, it's Kylie.
chains automatically came with a digital download of Astroworld, which counted as one album sale, even though the buyer is not required to actually download or listen to the album. This has been a common strategy for artists to exploit the Billboard charts for
I didn't even know about that.
over a decade.
But what we not gonna do is have this auto-tune man coming up here selling fucking sweaters and telling y'all he sold 500,000 fucking albums, because he didn't. And it's a lot of rappers behind the scene that want to talk about it and they're scared. You're a fucking man. You got your fucking homeboy talking for you, and you got your girlfriend posting tour passes saying you sold albums. Stop it.
Firstly, Nicki
Come on, bro. That's where the ego, that's what like people need, like, oh my gosh, bro. Like, y'all both in business, bro. I get it, but like, actually, no, I'm not even gonna talk about it, bro, because I'm not even in that position.
calling Travis Auto-Tune Man is a non-insult considering her love for the effect. Secondly, her being angry about bundle sales is ironic because she tried to do this exact same strategy. According to an article published by Rolling Stone, on her online store, Nicki had an array of merch and album bundles available. She also provided a concert package to her upcoming joint tour with rapper Future. Each time a fan purchased a concert package, they received free copies of her album, which substantially impacted.
So she did it too, but mad at Travis Scott because. So you telling me so she did it too, basically.
Sales for Queen. Nicki also tried to boost her numbers after the album's official release by adding her previous release track Fifi to the album, which would count towards the album.
Fifi, call him 6ix9ine, call him Poppy Yoda, ASAP keep me rocky. I'm not something.
Total streaming numbers.
That song was hard as hell.
None of it worked.
I
Nicki had no one else to blame. She had to
I don't even want no friends, nah.
just accept that people didn't want her album, her merch, or her tour as much as they wanted Travis's or Cardi B's. As if 2018 couldn't get any crazier for Nicki,
she ran into
the
Megan
public
Thee
found
Stallion.
out about her boyfriend's dark
never mind.
past, which changed her reputation forever. Nicki began to publicly post about her boyfriend Kenneth Petty after a few months of dating, with sources close to Minaj claiming that they were already considered getting married and having babies. But Nicki's fans weren't so supportive of
Doesn't Nicki have a kid already though?
Kenneth, as he is a convicted sex offender stemming back to the 90s.
But like, how do you not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you not see that? Like, at this point, is the label giving y'all boyfriends? Like, how do you not, like, know that your boyfriend is, like, a sex offender? How do you not see that? Like, how, like...
Kenneth initially pleaded.
And the fact that, you know what I'm saying? And the fact everybody is telling you and, like, showing you proof, you still with the nigga.
not guilty to all charges. However, during a hearing on April 5th, 1995, Petty withdrew his not guilty plea and instead pleaded guilty to the charge of attempted rape. He was sentenced to 18 to 54 months in prison, but served nearly 4 years before his release in January of 1999. If Kenneth is considered a Tier 2 or Tier 3 sex offender, he must remain on the sex offender registry for at least 20 years, as well as report his current address to the Department of Justice every 6 months, which is why in July of 2022, Petty was sentenced in Los Angeles to probation and home detention for failing to register as a sex offender. Kenneth was also ordered to pay a $55,000 fine as a part of his sentence of 3 years probation and 1 year of home detention, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. But it gets even worse. Since the public became so invested in Nicki's relationship, media outlets began reporting on the 26-year-old trial, which led to Petty's victim, Jennifer Hugh, having to relive this horrific time of her life. She even claimed that the associates of Minaj and Petty spent months in 2020 harassing her and offered her hundreds of thousands of dollars to basically say that the attempted rape never happened. Jennifer alleged that a man named Barry, who was close to her brother, reached out to offer his help. Barry got Jennifer on the phone with Minaj, to which she claims that Minaj tried to help her. She also quoted Nicki saying, "Listen, I just need you to know, woman to woman, this really happened." Jennifer was confused. Why would Nicki Minaj want to help her husband's victim? Well, if Jennifer were to say that the 1995 case was a lie, then Nicki's reputation to the public might be saved.
This shit is actually insane, bro. Like, I feel like, okay, now that, like, I'm not trying to sit here and save Nicki Minaj, bro, but I feel like it's the company. Like, I'm not, like, once again, bro, I'm not trying to save, you know what I'm saying, Minaj, bro. Still dating a sex offender is insane. You feel me? Word. And it's still dating a nigga. I think she's still dating this nigga to this day. Like, that's insane. But I think it's the company, bro. I think the company is forcing her to marry this nigga. Or, like, what people want to say, you know what I'm saying, the humiliation ritual, something like that.
Barry allegedly parked in a car outside her house. Jennifer said he offered her $20,000 in cash if she agreed to sign a letter he'd typed that stated she lied about her assault. Jennifer refused any and all offers of financial compensation to change her story. Jennifer became even more fearful when she received a call from her brother asking if she was okay. He told her that their cousin had called him again, and that this time he sounded terrified, telling them that they knew where she lived. Jennifer moved and changed her phone number as she feared for her safety. She did not know who was looking for her, but she did not want to take any chances. She ended up moving 3 times over the course of a couple years. She believes that she was being intimidated, stalked. Also, she could change her—
Why ain't she moved the state? Don't tell me she was in the, like, don't tell me when she moved 3 times she was in the same state, bro. At least tell me, like, she moved countries, bro.
Story and clear Petty's
not
name
countries,
to the public.
she moved states, bro.
But she stayed strong and refused to give in. She actually ended up suing the Pettys for $20 million for her claims she endured a relentless campaign of bribery, intimidation, harassment, and stalking. But then Petty accused Hugh of going out of her way to publicly shame him. Jennifer even went as far as releasing never-before-seen photos from 1994 with bruises on her neck and body after the assault. Jennifer said, "When I was 16, nobody believed me, and now it feels the same. It feels like I'm fighting for my character." Petty and Minaj's legal teams denied all accusations and are more than ready to defend themselves in court. Since Minaj hasn't directly responded—
Why is Nicki with this nigga, bro?
—to these allegations, it's impossible to say she is guilty of bribery and intimidation. Not responding is probably the smartest thing Nicki has ever done. But even if the truth comes out that she never intimidated this woman, fans still wonder why—
They're married! No way they're married, bro.
Nicki chose to be with, she landed on Kenneth Petty. After all, this wasn't his only crime. Petty was also responsible for the shooting death of Lamont Robinson in 2002. The original charge was murder in the 2nd degree, but following a plea bargain, he pled guilty to manslaughter.
So she murdered, so you tell me she married a murderer and a sex offender, bro. Oh yeah, you know he got down and dirty. He served 7 years in prison. You know you know exactly what happened in prison, bro. If you don't know, look up Boondocks and look up Booty Warrior. Watch that whole scene. Watch that whole episode. Or you know exactly what happened with this nigga.
to which he was sentenced to 10 years in federal prison for. TV host Jesse Palmer aired a segment on Daily Mail TV regarding Nicki's relationship where he said that Nicki's fans were, quote, worried because this isn't the first time Nicki Minaj has defended a sex offender. He then clarified that Nicki had allegedly been supporting her brother while he was behind bars. Nicki proceeded to have an outburst on Instagram, saying, you just lied on
I thought she dated another sex offender. I forgot about her brother.
Me on national television, and now you're being sued. You better be able to back up what you just said about me with facts. She followed up with another tweet saying that the reporter was going to jail for repeating extremely public information. Nicki would have 100% lost this lawsuit since it was public knowledge that Nicki was supporting her brother during his trial. Because if you don't know, Nicki's husband isn't the only one guilty of sex crimes. Her brother Jelani Mirage was sentenced to 25 years to life in prison for predatory sexual assault against a child. Arrested Jelani.
Man, you just look like you. Ooh, bro. How? Still to this day, bro. Like, how do you bro? If we can go through the minds of like freaking like sex offenders, bro. Like, how do you look at a child and think, yes, I want to have sex? How do you think like that, bro?
In connection with the case in December of 2015 after he was accused of repeatedly R-wording his stepdaughter, beginning when she was just 11 years old. According to Gossip, Jelani was an employee for Nicki at the time. While in custody, he suffered from an unknown medical condition that required him to be arranged at Nassau University Medical Center. According to the New York Post, Nicki Minaj promptly paid her brother's $100,000 bail, using 2 of her houses in Baldwin, Long Island as collateral. According to a source close to Nicki, she was prepared to do anything for her brother. Nicki was willing to give up any asset to ensure she had
I get doing everything and anything for your sibling, you know what I'm saying, sibling love, but bro, defending your brother knowing he had sex with a kid is insane, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
enough money to protect her brother. A grand jury in New York's Nassau County indicted Jelani Mirage on felony sexual assault against a child in April of 2016. He was also indicted on 2 felony counts of sexual conduct against a child and endangering the welfare of a child. He pled not
protecting your brother, man?
guilty to the charges, asserting his innocence and denying the charges brought against him. Since he pled not guilty, Jelani sought to have the prosecution prove the case against him beyond a reasonable doubt during the trial in October of 2017. Although NICKI never commented publicly on the charges against Jelani, his attorney, David Schwartz, told media outlets that NICKI may attend part of her brother's trial and supports him 100%. In November of 2017, Nassau County Court found Jelani Mirage guilty of predatory sexual assault. And you might as well just add rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine to the Nicki Minaj sex crime triangle as her first #1 song.
Come on, bro, like, nigga, you had to actually, bro, you had to add Nicki, Tekashi, bro, like, come on, bro. Ice, bro, damn, just added everybody she associated with.
Came from their collaboration, Trolls. In October of 2015, Daniel Hernandez pled guilty to a felony count of use of a child in a sexual performance. He was charged with 3 counts of the offense after a February 2015 incident in which he had physical contact with a 13-year-old girl and later distributed videos of the incident online as a part of a music video. In the video, the child engages in oral sexual intercourse with the separately charged defendant, Taquan Anderson.
Wait, what? I didn't see about this.
The defendant, Daniel Hernandez, stands behind the child making a thrusting motion with his pelvis and smacking her on the buttocks. The child is nude in the video. In an interview with DJ Academics, 6ix9ine denied knowing the girl was a minor, but Tekashi's legal situation was very much public knowledge before Nicki and 6ix9ine's first.
How do you not know if a girl's 13 years old? How do you not know if somebody's 13 in general? How can't you not look at somebody and be like, yo, I know she 13. Nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The way these people be lying nowadays, bro, like, this shit is insane, bro. Like, ain't no way, dude. How, like, this is why I be saying, like, if you this dumb, bro, how you make it this far in life?
Collaboration. Most artists in the industry avoided working with Tekashi due to this charge, but Nicki didn't seem to mind. Some people, particularly Nicki Minaj fans, look at her involvement with sexual predators as strictly coincidental. Her brother could have lived a double life. She probably genuinely thought he was a good, innocent man and was just as shocked as we were when the charges were made. They probably think she financially supported him because she is a good sister. Her husband's case was in 1995 before she ever knew him, and he was 16 years old. Maybe Nicki believes he is a changed man. And
still supporting, bro, nigga. How can you still, bro, They had a trial. They had a case for the trial. And she said she gonna support her brother 100%. Is it sexual assault against a child? Like, come on, bro. No, I'm not believing it.
Their love is so strong she is willing to forgive him. Or maybe she genuinely believes he was falsely accused and vilified his whole life. And 6ix9ine could be chalked up as purely business. 6ix9ine is a rapper, and let's be honest, most rappers aren't exactly the most morally righteous people.
I understand. Okay, I understand the business part though, but still, nigga, I'm not. If I was a rapper, I'm not associating myself with somebody that did something like that, has claims that they did something with a child, bro. That's not smart.
Still has this massive gray cloud of questionable associations that makes it really hard for fans to defend her, especially when she keeps engaging in wars with other female rappers. In addition to Remy and Cardi, Lotto and Megan Thee Stallion broke Nicki down, but we can't even blame them. You will notice that Minaj did this to herself. Nicki and Atlanta-based rapper Lotto got into some beef after Minaj exposed screenshots of their private conversation. It all started when Minaj was mad at the Grammys for nominating her song Super Freaky Girl in the pop category, while Lotto's hit song Big Energy was nominated in the rap category.
Super Freaky Girl, where I only rapped on the song, was removed out of rap categories at the Grammys, right? And put in pop.
Now, Nicki does have
I don't get it, bro. Like, I don't really get the whole complaining, going on live and complaining. Well, actually, no, I kind of do. I'm not gonna lie. Never mind. I take it back.
Solid point here.
Yeah, I'm a streamer.
The Grammys categorizations for these songs does seem wrong.
Never mind, I was
people
about
have
to say
suspected that the Grammys have been corrupt for a long time. Lotto responded with a subtweet saying, "Damn, I can't win for losing. All these awards, nominations, I can't even celebrate." According to Lotto, she attempted to reach out to Nicki and privately address the situation, but Nicki went to Twitter instead. "This Karen has probably mentioned my name in over 100 interviews." She said she waited in line for Pink Friday with her Barbie chain on, bangs, pink hair, but today, Scratch Off decides to be silent. Rather than speak up for the black woman she called her biggest inspiration. The two then continued their back and forth on Twitter. Lotto said, "Super freaky grandma."
Yeah, it's just a super ego thing with, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah, it's all Nicki's fault, bro. It's just a super ego thing, but this is insane. She's still the queen, though. You feel me? Even after seeing all this, still queen.
Is married and related to effing rapists. You ain't gonna bully me, bitch. My idol turned rival, now you hating. As you can see, anytime Nicki gets into a beef, the main attack is her association with her brother and husband. Nicki responded by pointing out Lotto's hypocrisy. Didn't care about rap when she was begging for features. Didn't care about Kodak's past. Didn't care about the accusations made about Dr. Luke.
What's wrong with Kodak? Like, how is Kodak getting? What did Kodak do to get in here?
Who produced Big Energy. Newsflash, Scratch Off. I've never raped anyone. I've inspired millions. You're one of them, bozo. To be clear, Lotto never accused.
Oh my gosh. You can't deny the facts that she inspired you, bro. Oh my gosh, you can't deny it, man. That's
Nicki of R-wording anyone. She said married and related. The public took Lotto's side and looked at Nicki as a bitter old bully mad at the young rising star who won the BET Award for Best Female Hip Hop Artist over Nicki. But Nicki's beef with Lotto is minor compared to how she embarrassed herself trying to attack Megan Thee Stallion. Megan was the one female rapper that Nicki didn't immediately make enemies with. After connecting on Instagram Live, the two collaborated on Megan's single, Hot Girl Summer in 2019, which became a huge hit. They even shot a music video together and seemed to be on friendly terms for the short years that followed. But in 2021, Minaj unfollowed Megan on Instagram, sparking rumors that their friendship was heading south. On an episode of her
niggas really be stalking, bro. That's insane, dude. I ain't gonna lie, bro. To be the type of person and, like, go through, like, artists' Instagrams and, like, see if they're following somebody or they're unfollowing and then screenshot it and, oh my gosh, she's not I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's like, I ain't gonna lie, that's insane watch, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's niggas dedicating their whole life to watch. Like, that's insane, bro.
Queen radio show the following year, Minaj recalled an encounter between them that shifted the status of their friendship. Nicki said, "Imagine telling someone you didn't want to drink because you were, at the time, possibly pregnant, because you were actively trying to have a baby." In typical Nicki fashion, she doesn't mention anyone's name, but fans suspected it was about Megan. A fan tweeted at Megan, "Nicki Minaj is accusing you of encouraging abortion and child endangerment with alcohol. This isn't something to stay quiet on." And Megan said, "Lie."
Damn.
Months later, Minaj took subtle digs at
least you got the fans that will ride or die for y'all, though.
Meg on the track Red Ruby to Sleaze, rapping 700 on them horses when we fixing to leave, but I don't fuck with horses since Christopher Reeves.
Damn.
If you don't know, Stallion is a horse.
True.
Megan ignored her shot
We all know.
for years until her 2024 song, Hiss, which is an all-encompassing diss track where she takes shots at multiple people in the industry, including Minaj by way of her husband's status as a registered sex offender. Megan raps, "These hoes don't be mad at Megan, these hoes mad at Megan's Law." Megan's Law is the name for a federal law in the United States requiring law enforcement authorities to make information available to the public regarding registered sex offenders. This one lyric sent Nicki into one of the worst meltdowns we've seen on social media by a celebrity.
I don't care. Bitch. I dare you. I fucking dare you, bitch, to say one more thing about my fucking family, ho. Bullet fragment foot, bitch. Bullet fragment, bitch. She a bullet fragment, bitch. Now listen here, ho. Get up on your good foot. Bitch, I said get up on your good foot, not your bad foot. Fuck was that, a diss or piss? Said it was hiss, I said piss. That my fans called it piss.
Nicki is maniacally mocking the incident.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, is she okay? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If, like, say if there was an opportunity of like me marrying Nicki, I'll be scared, bro. Like, if you messed up or like you probably didn't get Nicki's food right, bro, I genuinely would be scared. I dead ass would be scared if I got it, like, I don't know how to explain it, but actually, you know what? I don't fear for that nigga. But if Nicki dated anybody else, I fear for that nigga. When Meek Mill dated Nicki Minaj, I fear for that nigga now. Listening to that life made me fear for that nigga.
Where Megan was shot in the foot by Tory Lanez, she then goes on to refer to her husband's rape as 30-year-old T.
Y'all mad because y'all don't have somebody that loves you and stand 10 toes down behind you. So you bringing up 30-year-old T from when this man was a 15-year-old child. You bringing up 30-year-old T because no man has ever and will ever fucking love you. And lying on your dead mother, on your dead mama, on your dead, you know, lied on a dead mama, lied on a dead mama, lied on a dead mama, lied on your.
Do y'all not hear how crazy Nicki Minaj is, bro? And so really think about, say, like, if you got caught cheating, nigga, Nicki will probably stab you. That doesn't sound too bad. Actually, I'm actually interested now.
Hey, sexy red, she done lied. She lied and she cried and she lied and she cried. She said she lied and she cried and she lied and she cried.
Okay,
and then she
this
lied
is
and she
insane, bro.
cried and she
Nigga has your... Nah, seeing your rage is insane, bro.
She cried because she got bloods all up. Self ass, every press, eyes.
Like, bro, it's weird because, like, every other comment that was going by, like, I really was not noticing them until I saw your rage.
Nowhere, I don't give up.
Nicki, aged 41 years old, repeatedly mocks Megan's mother who died of brain cancer, while claiming that this is her alter ego, Roman, speaking.
Every one of y'all, bloggers, YouTubers, all of y'all, let me tell y'all something. What my pen don't catch, the universe will. Ask about my prophecies.
She didn't drag Megan, she embarrassed herself. This is
know.
literally the same feeling as when you have to sit next to a crackhead on a bus.
The universe knows.
This is what narcissistic rage looks like. Nicki then took to Twitter to continue expressing her rage. Megan's Law, for a free beat you could hit Megan raw. Minaj also did what she does.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a...
best and bragged about her success.
Because I ain't gonna lie, bro, I was sitting there, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Nah, that's a touchy topic. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of girls might cook me for it.
Listing several accolades while comparing their respective careers. She even accused Megan of winning fraudulent awards, seemingly referring to her 3 Grammys, of which Minaj has none, and repeatedly described her as a flop who uses ghostwriters. In the midst of the outburst, TMZ reported that several barbs leaked the location of the burial site of Megan's mother on social media. As a result, the cemetery notified local authorities and increased the number of security personnel.
Like, bro, do y'all not understand how crazy this is? Like, do y'all niggas not understand how crazy this world has gotten now, bro? Niggas is IP leaking, niggas is gravesite leaking for fun. for feudy. Just because you talked about somebody, they leaking your, like, that's insane, bro. Like, this generation is insane, bro.
Facility. She spent days berating Megan on social media, during which she repeatedly mentioned her mother. Nicki also liked hundreds of tweets from fans talking negatively about Megan, many of which mocked her for the shooting. Nicki ultimately released a diss track titled Bigfoot, where she taunts Megan over her deceased mother, her appearance, and her sexual history, including her relationship with ex-boyfriend Partisan Fontaine. And the last 2 minutes of this song is
didn't Partisan Fontaine have like a talked about like how it was dating Megan?
A creepy monologue that sounds like a mental breakdown.
Ho, the things that you've lied about, even pertaining to your mom, you don't want them out, okay?
Megan laughing herself
she's
to
crazy,
sleep
bro.
with this.
I
The
ain't gonna
producers really saw her having a manic episode and hit
Who the
record.
hell I ain't gonna lie, bro. Where's her PR team? Why is her PR team letting her drop this shit? I ain't gonna lie. Now that I'm actually sitting here thinking, I'll probably, if I was a PR team, I'll let her drop it too, because I ain't gonna lie, she probably would have killed me.
Nicki, girl, they
take
only
back what I
asked you
said.
to stop covering up predators. Megan has yet to respond to Nicki's diss track. She seems to be unbothered while she continues to promote Hiss. Hiss was met with widespread critical acclaim and debuted at #1 on the Billboard Hot.
I mean, yeah, because she was dissing a lot of people. Of course it's gonna go #1, nigga. If you want to go #1 in the industry, bro, diss.
100, making it her third #1 single as an artist. Due to the negative attention placed on Nicki following her heated rivalry with Megan, fans began digging into her past and found a questionable old song. The 2009 Lil Twist track, Old Enough, featuring Nicki Minaj, was released when Lil Twist was 16 years old. Nicki raps, "You might can get it, you might can hit it, but I gotta run. I know you young, but you know I like that young money. See, little boy, I can be your little teacher. And if you ball, then meet me behind the bleachers. You gotta come hard trying to reach her. Cause if we hit it, I might charge you for the feature." While someone can argue that it's just music, a creative outlet to innocently roleplay various situations, it's just another bullet point on the long list of Nicki's.
Bro, that's crazy. Nah, bro, cause even when y'all trying to say roleplay for Rick Ross, you know what I'm saying? Well, y'all wasn't trying to say roleplay, but you know what I'm saying, don't defend Nicki Minaj, because Rick Ross, when he said, I put Molly all in her champagne, she didn't even know it. I took her home and I enjoyed that. No, like, nah, bro, niggas defending is crazy.
Associations with sex crimes.
This
and
is
again,
hard to defend
there's
Nicki on
no
this one. That's what
debating
I'm
that
saying. It's
Nicki
hard.
Minaj fundamentally changed the landscape for female rappers forever. She is a hip-hop legend, but all of this has put a damaging stain on her reputation, and I'm not really sure how she can get back in the good graces of fans.
But Nicki Minaj is still that, you know what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj is still the queen, though. Hey, that's facts. As long as we know that.